Today I'd like to tie for you an olive copper sparrow. I'm going to use olive thread. We're just going to attach the thread behind the eye, come back maybe 1 eye length. I'm going to use olive UTC ultra wire. We're going to attach it there behind the head, and I'm going to use the wire holding that at the 45 degree so I can get nice tight coverage. And I'm going to bring that back to where the thread would hang at the barb. Now I'm going to take an olive chicken poop feather. This is the after shaft feather from the olive hackle. I just pulled everything together, and we want to make that tail about the size of the hook shank. No bigger. We're going to tie that in, and we're going to wrap that all the way up the top. And I'm going to remove the excess. And come back and wrap it a little tighter on the way back so you can secure the fuzz. And I'm going to bring that up near the eye of the hook. Place my thread in the bobbin cradle. I'm going to take my wire and wind that by rotating my vise. And when you rotate the wire, keep it towards the rear just slightly, and you'll get nice tight wraps. We'll roll off the previous wrap, and once you pass the point of the hook, you can pick up the speed just a little bit. I'm going to wrap that up past where it needs to be, and this is going to add the little bit of extra weight. Bring that to the top and just helicopter that off. Going to take my thread and bring that back to the 1/3 point, securing the wire wraps as we go. Now I have a natural emu feather. You could use a natural colored ostrich herl. And I'm going to take 2 herls from the emu feather. I'm going to tie them in from the bottoms. Secure them at about 1/3. And we're going to wrap the emu feather for the thorax. You can use ostrich, and that will make a bigger thorax. The barbels coming off each herl are longer on the ostrich. And we'll bring that up to about 1 eye length from the eye of the hook. and tie that off. Go ahead and break off the tips. And bring our thread back up to our thorax. Now I'm going to take an olive hackle. I'm going to use the soft hackles from the bottom. You can use an olive hen if you'd like. This just happens to be a rooster. And we're going to wrap that, pull all of the hackle to the one side. Give it 3 or 4 wraps and tie that off. I'm going to pull everything back and put some wraps in front of my hackle stem. Help to secure that down. I'm going to tie the head and come back on the hackles just slightly to help them to go back. Take our whip finisher. Tighten that up. Remove our thread. And give it a coat of head cement. Here we have it, a copper olive sparrow. Hope that you learned something from this video. Hope that you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends. Leave comments, questions, suggestions. And most of all, thank you very much for watching my videos.